I am so excited to show you guys what I've been working on. Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of my series Journey to Greatness. And well, today I want to show you guys around because I've been sick for a few days. My throat hasn't been feeling the best. So I've just been chipping away, doing minor jobs. For example, making this little chicken coop right here. So there's a main chicken coop up there which feeds into the small chicken coop down here. And also I just remembered we have a new subscriber. So that brings us up to 38. Thank you so much for subscribing. And that is another block added. I mean, it's not much, but it feels nice to be able to, walk around and have a bit more space. I can finally remove this block. So you might be wondering how much this has changed. No, there wasn't an episode between. I've just been chipping away at this world slowly but surely and doing stuff that, I would have usually done in time lapses where I don't have those resources. So yeah, this is my potato and wheat field, and also there's a bunch of carrots because well, zombies dropped both of them, and I was able to get them. I've been terraforming this land. It used to look like this, one block drops and whatnot. So I basically smoothed the transition from up here to down there by like 3 blocks. Otherwise, it would have looked like this. I carved out this entire mountain from up there to down here. I'll show you the tools that I used. I kept all of them safe because, well, I'm a hoarder and I just want to show you all what I've wasted between episodes. All over here is all the snow I got from that, and well, this is not even half the cobblestone and dirt I used. I used too much of it to make the tools. So yeah, I've been using these big trees because, well, they help make the land look more cleaner, keep the snow out of the way, and give us a nice shade. Now you might be wondering how did I get 52 levels if I've been complaining about dying so much? Well, down here, yeah, it's a very precarious drop. I get heart attack every single time I come down here. Over here, I have made a multi-mob spawn, mob grinder. As you know, the deeper down you go into the world, the more mobs spawn frequently. So I went around my entire 37 by 37 area and I filled in all the caves with light, just so that they would all spawn up here. So I'll show you the spawning chamber. Spiders are still a problem, so I have to go around and take care of them. Let me just craft a new sword. So this is the chamber where they come down into, so that I can, one tap them with my sword. But up here is where the spawning chamber is. So it's an entire box which is like 18 by 18 wide. Most of it is like dug out in this cave. Some of it I had to build out here. You guys won't be able to see very properly, but anyway, this is what it looks like. It's just simple. There's no pushing of water, and there's no need I remind you, I made this before I had water. I had made a cauldron just so that I can, yeah, just so that I can get water from rain, and that's how I got infinite water, which is drop bottles, which is very helpful. And then, it was just a case of rinse and repeat. And that occasionally happens, which is not supposed to, but it still does. I'll fix that up later. I came across this. It's a lush cave and a creeper blew up, so I lost all of my access to the moss and the blueberries. But now that I have a new subscriber, I can finally get. Well, I got one piece of moss and then a bold meal lit for more. But point is, most of it was blown up by the creeper, and yeah, I mean, I have more moss now, and I can step onto this side of the world finally. Yeah, so for axolotls to spawn, they need to be in a area which is dark enough underwater in a lush cave and with clay underneath. Oh wait, this clay right here. That means there's probably more lush cave up there, but that's nice to know. I can finally make that axolotl farm. You know what? Why not? Let's do a quick time lapse. Well, not really a time lapse, but a transition. Make this as seamless as possible. And we are done. You can see here I built this entire 5D pool with clay at the bottom, so axolotl should start to spawn. How about this? We head upstairs. And let me just put my gear back on. So, oops. No. Oh, thank God. Okay. Now for this project, what I have in mind. Yeah, I got this from killing spiders. Uh, and lapis lazuli. What I have in mind is for to use all of the stuff I got here. Yes, I mined it all myself when I was making the mob farm, and I think this is going to be enough stuff to get started on the castle that I want to go on top of here. Yes, it's going to be a castle, and it's going to be made out of deep slate. It'll look cool, and it's going to be around in the height of that tree, but probably smaller. So I need to get rid of all of these trees and clear out the forest, and I think we can do that. The castle should be right there. And we are done. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Okay, let me just sleep. I forgot. I was so excited to show you guys. I forgot to sleep and actually set the scene, but this took me a few hours to do, and all of my resources are gone. I actually overestimated how much I needed for this build. Let me just show you how it looks close up. So this is my three-story-ish mansion, and I mean, it's a castle. It's nice. It looks quite interesting. Originally I didn't want to go for this style, but then I just saw how well the two colors blended, and I just came up with this. Obviously not on the fly. I'll show you, where I got the inspiration from. But right now, I'm gonna get you a friend. You took 6 points. That's way more than the last guy took. But oh well, price to pay for such a nice dog. Come on in now. There we go. Let me give you guys a quick tour of the new mansion, and then I'm going to cater to the dog. So you can see here, I try to break up the walls by adding windows and fence posts. Try to give it a bit more detail. I did try to make the walls look rustic, but it just didn't work out. Didn't want to make it too plain, so I've added a nice gradient around here. So you can see I use this tactic of walls taking up almost most of a block, and then added these stripped what do you call them, spruce logs, to give this nice half door open, welcome entrance opening. Obviously the interior is far from finished. You can see here I was just trying to remember what the gradient was, so it went from light to dark. I haven't used the tap yet. The tap yet. Tap is supposed to be on the roof and around here, but you can see the building process I took. This is not going to be the staircase is going to be over here. So we have floor number 1, floor number 2, and then floor number 3. I cleared out a few trees from over here. I don't know why that's glitching out, but it is. And let me show you the top part. I think I've cleared out most of the dirt. I'm not sure, but here's what it looks like. I'm gonna resort to using string all the way around because, well, number one, I use it up here because the walls look more sturdy when you have this nice bumping pattern. Over here, I want to have a lantern, but I just don't have the iron for it. We've got this nice balcony to look over. Once the border expands, it's gonna look so amazing. But right now, it's just unfinished. This is going to be one of the doorways right here. Wrong block. So in here, we're gonna have. Oh, I in fact did not clear this out. So you can see here, all four sides have windows, which is a really nice change of pace, from the whole closed castle thing you can see across, and it also opens up to this entire area. I'm gonna have string all the way across, or maybe I'll just build a platform in the sky. See which one is, more viable. But for now, I think that's it. I'm gonna work on the interior for a bit. I think that's it for this episode. I'm sorry if it's a short one. I just had a terrible cough and my throat really hurts, but I just want to get this video out there. And yeah, thank you for watching.